Hello all, and welcome to a very special review today. It's evening before President's Day, so I'm not working. I'm going to enjoy one of the last holidays I'm probably going to have for a very long time, maybe even the rest of my life, seriously. Okay, not to dwell on it, but why is it special? It's not because I'm reviewing a special beer, but because there's a thunderstorm outside. So yes, I am making a video and there's a thunderstorm, and you can see my nice little yard out there with my patio and everything, and it's raining, and you can see the nice flowers and the plants and whatnot. You cannot see my chickens because my chickens are wisely keeping to the coop in this weather. It may look very dark outside. It was actually not even 5 o'clock yet. It looks bright from here, but it's actually almost like it's extremely dim. The cloud cover is really thick. And the thunderstorm right now is currently offshore, a couple of 2 or 3 miles offshore. So, yeah, eventually you might see a flash, and you might hear thunder on this video. So, what are we recording? Well, what we are reviewing today is Hazy Little Thing IPA by Sierra Nevada. Yes, I went and got another Sierra Nevada beer. What can I say? I love Sierra Nevada and Lagunitas so much. It's very hard for me to, see them and be like, I'm always like, oh, I'm not like, So what is this? Well, let's go and read the label. When was this made? So this was brewed fairly recently. It looks, believe 1/4/17, so not that old. So let's go and read the label, shall we? Which is on the box and not the can. We're constantly brewing new IPAs, looking for bold hop flavor. With this beer, our brewers thought it was so good that we decided to serve it straight from the tanks, unfiltered, unprocessed, and raw, to let all of the fruit-forward hop flavors shine. The result is a hazy beer with modest bitterness and intense hop character. To some, making an unfiltered hop bomb may seem crazy, but to us, it's a hazy little thing called an IPA. So, I like unfiltered beers. My mouth does. My digestive system doesn't. It doesn't react very well to live yeast. So, yeah. It's going to be unpleasant tomorrow, but I'm probably not going to be able to drink for a while after. I know I always say that, but then, after a month or 2, I start drinking again. And, 6.7 IB, 6.7 ABV. Not sure what the IBUs are. Of course, hazy, which is sort of the new style. The popular style, and some people call it the New England style. A light, almost mango color with a thick, fluffy head. See here. Cloudy and semi-opaque, opalescent maybe. Very well carbonated. Hints of tropical fruit, that juicy passion orange kind of smell. The hint of ozone that some IPAs give me. Lots of dank character, very dank. Maybe even a touch of pine needle, but not too much pine needle. Overall, very juicy smelling. Despite the very visible carbonation, pretty soft bite. A very mellow bitterness in the finish. It's nothing resiny, nothing tongue-cloying. I like that. I'm kind of getting tired of having my tongue scorched by resiny bitterness. fruitiness in the mid to finish. Very reminiscent of tropical fruit, but not overly sweet. Very well balanced. There's not too much sugar. It's not syrupy. The level of bitterness kind of stays the same throughout, from start to finish, and everything else just kind of plays around that. Malts, besides the fruitiness, their interplay with the hops there, it has an almost biscuity aspect to it. It's a bit difficult, excuse me, it's a bit difficult to suss out the front because there's an immediate bite of carbonation before it kind of goes into a wide softness over the tongue. Overall, besides the tropical fruit, which is kind of like more of a top note kind of there's a nice orange juice sort of aspect on the palate from the mids and into the finish, kind of interplaying nicely with the residual bitterness. All in all, a very easy drinker, very drinkable. Not exactly light. You definitely can tell that it's above 6.0. But it's not thick or syrupy either. It's just, you know, it's pretty much a detectable, it's an IPA. I'm really enjoying this one. Not because it's blazing sort of new trails or anything, but because it offers a very subdued sort of IPA. In that it's not too sweet, it's not too bitter, it's not too sweet and bitter. You know, it's giving you that IPA sort of taste notes and flavor profile, and a hazy one too, because it's definitely got those more tropical aspects to it. But it's doing so in a way that doesn't club you over the head, doesn't burn out your taste buds, that doesn't feel like you're drinking something really sugary to kind of counterbalance bitterness. All in all, like most Sierra Nevada IPAs, very well made, a bit on the conservative side, as most Sierra Nevada IPAs are, but as all Sierra Nevada IPAs are, not only conservative, but well made. Now I have some pizza that I really need to eat, because there is nothing better in this world than pizza in beer. It's well, better for your happiness in the short run, not so much in the long run. Sierra Nevada's Hazy Little Thing IPA, their new release. Definitely go out and give this one a shot if you're a fan of IPAs. It's also probably a very good beer to go and introduce friends who are just so slowly sort of moving into craft beer. It's a great introduction to the IPA style because it doesn't hit you over the head. It's very gentle. It's still hitting all the IPA taste notes, but it's doing so in such a way that it's not overwhelming. So, that's your beer review for tonight, folks. Cheers.